Here's numerology for today, which is 12/2024. The Sufi water folktale. I think it's called The New Water. I posted about it plenty of times before, but basically what it boils down to is the existing water supply gets compromised. There's a warning that you better bottle your water because once it gets compromised, the new water you drink will make you go crazy. Only one person pays attention to the warning. He bottles the shit, and shit happens, and he start watching everybody actually go crazy from drinking the water. Well, the problem with that is a bunch of crazy people together don't think they're crazy. So nobody could understand what he was saying because he was still drinking from the safe water, but then he started getting lonely. So he got to a point to where he got tired of feeling lonely and watching everybody else go crazy, so he drank some of the new water too. Then they regarded him as a madman finally gone sane, when the whole problem was everybody else had already went insane. That's kind of like where we're at now. Everything's backwards, and then people stand on their right to keep doing backward shit, that when people point out how backwards it is, you get chastised. And my point is, never give up your waters. If you know everybody else is doing something that you consider crazy, don't ever feel so demonized or victimized or isolated to where now you start doing the same shit. Stand your ground. Just make sure that you're aware of how much of your energy you give to the crazies. Stop going where other crazies are at. And unfortunately, nowadays, you can't escape crazy, but you still don't have to give it your energy. So stand your ground. Here's numerology. The main numbers basically break down to where it says we're caught in a ritual manipulations. We're caught in a ritual manipulations, and what I say all the time is your whole life is a ritual. Everything is a ritual. The fact that you look at things as a ritual is a ritual. You can break down the metaphysical meaning or the esoteric meaning to everything, and that in itself will become a ritual. Because you get ego engaged into thinking that you got the smoking gun on what's really going on. But the whole problem is, it's got you going on. It's there to take your energy. It's there to get you invested in thinking that there's something bigger going on. And the trick is, on a lot of levels, you're helping create it. You investing that there's a ritual going on behind the ritual is a ritual that helps create all the other rituals. It's misdirection. It's an illusion. It's, oops, I got your nose. So we're caught in a ritual of manipulation, and you don't even know you manipulate it. You don't know you're the leak. All you know is the shit that keep moving you. This is the Temperance card, 14. You have potentially given all of your magic to what's got you trapped. And it urgently needs to keep you moving. So therefore we'll create a ritual and give you some symbolism that you can tie into and start making plausible theories about why that has to mean this. And the fact that we have you invested in this means you missing that. But the whole pie is still bullshit. The shit you didn't see, the shit you watching, the shit you think you know, the shit you don't think you know, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit because the whole problem is, how did it change anything? It didn't change anything. It left you still in the condition of needing more, and the only thing that had more was all these rituals that you keep paying attention to. So you don't know you're the leak, but you drowning in all this shit you keep giving your energy to out here. 2/12/2024. I know I'm being sacrificed, but I can't stop struggling with my ego long enough to see it has me hung up. Basically, same thing I just got through saying. You ego invest into everything that you think you know, and you don't like to be moved from it. Henceforth my saying, knowledge gets you fucked up. Your inability to disengage from what you think you know and possibly look at how what you think you know is the issue means that you keep on working for it. More manipulation. That 2 and that 4. Holy shit, we went from 1-4 potentially in a trap to 2-4 connected to the trap. I'm potentially in a trap, and now I'm connected to the trap. What's the common word? Trap. What's being manifested? The trap. Next line. 4 2s. Infected connection, infected knowledge, infected reflections that make you move. Again, same shit I just got through saying. You keep paying attention to everything that's going on around you, and you're just trying to figure out which one you need to pay attention to the most that might show you what the rest of them are doing. Why are you feeding any of them? So what I wrote down was infected reflections that move. You are in a circus show going through the distorted hall of mirrors and trying to make what you see become you. Yet you don't even know who you are. Because at that point, you're just dealing with reflections. The reflections is not the light. The reflections is the result of abused light, or used, and they ain't always abused. The reflections are just the result of used light, but yet the light is the dispersal from a source. You already lost yourself. So you out here only infected and reflecting on the shit to keep you moving. It's a ritual. You see what he had on last night? See why he did this, why he did that, why they won, why they didn't win, blah, 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 blah. Yet we all still in the same shit pie. Who gives a fuck about what they're doing? If you ain't gonna do nothing different, you just keep on ordering the same. You keep ordering your own manipulation because you just reflecting on the results. You keep on ordering more chaos because you ain't done shit to fix yourself, Kalima. You still in danger. 5, 6, 7. Holy shit, we in divine order. Something gonna come save us. Not. Something gonna come save us. It's already here. It just ain't already. It is you. Next line, 166. Magically bound to what I can't let go of. Why? Because you're traumatized. You're traumatized and you can't stop giving your energy into the same shit that keeps taking your energy, which means you have no energy for yourself. You are the Sufi water folktale. You are the new water. So 66, self-sabotage. You are bound potentially to what's self-sabotaging you, but if my potential is what's self-sabotaging me, I need to stop giving up my potential. I need to stop giving my energy. I need to stop giving my energy. Linda, listen to me, honey. You keep justifying this bullshit out here by paying attention to it and trying to dissect it. The metaphysical properties of shit is still going to leave you with shit. So this is the justification card. This is the illusion of separation. You are potentially bound to what's sabotaging you. What's sabotaging you? Everything that's going wrong out here. Because if you're paying attention to it and your job as a manifester is to manifest the best version of you, but the only thing we keep manifesting is more destruction and chaos and disorder and disarray out here, you're not doing a good job, Bubba. Your manifestation skills suck. But your manipulation skills are on point. Next line, 211. 2 connected 11 to the shit I keep doing wrong. I know what I'm doing wrong. Basically, this is toxicity. I know I'm doing wrong, but it ain't my time to fix it yet because, see, I'm still a work in progress. But I ain't doing no work on me. Something or somebody else gonna do it for me. Dismissive, dismissal, disillusioned. 211. Today forms tomorrow. But here, we practice a ritual of yesterday rules, tomorrow, and the future. So, using that format where yesterday rules the creation of the present and the future, you're already in a linear time trap. So, I know I justify. That's basically what 211 says. I know I keep justifying. And with that, you embrace your own toxicity and you will stand on it even if it kills you. And you'll kill other people who try and take away from you. It's the equivalent of a 2-year-old in a candy store and not getting what they want. And that's how a lot of y'all are. Egoically, when you don't get your way or when somebody challenges your way of thinking, you either run from it or you sit there and have a fit and then make everybody else your enemy. But yet your life ain't telling the tale that you want to see. Your life is showing you to be an ass. So 211, you connected to the same shit you keep justifying, but your manifestation results keep coming out all wrong. Your manifestation results, keep coming out on fire. You's a fucking phoenix. Why? Because like I told you back here, the only thing you keep on manifesting is manipulation. Because you keep on doing it wrong. But you gotta let your life tell your tale. So next line, 13. You have to let your life tell your tale because 2 and 11 makes 13. 13 is death. Death is an analogy of the end becoming the beginning and the beginning becoming the end. Basically, infinity. That's all death is. Death is when I keep moving but I can't find myself, but I've now lost the ability to keep still. I've killed everything that could have saved me by potentially becoming everything that was already tearing me apart. Take your time with that one. When you invest more in what's pulling you apart than what can potentially hold you together, self-sabotage. You're distracted. You that 2 and that 8. You only connected to what's got you in a struggle. You're connected to the infinity loop, but the infinity loop does not allow you to keep still. The infinity loop says, just stay in motion. Just keep looking for yourself. Just keep going on journeys. Never stop to figure out why you're journeying or who you authentically are. Just keep going through shit and then trying to make the best of what happened. Trauma responsive. So last line, 4. Balance is a trap. Balance, the number 4, is visualization. In other words, that what gets created that you can see. You visualize your intentions. I visualize what I'm about to go do. I see it. So that becomes the balance for what you think you know, plus what you have already attempted to manifest. That's a trap. That's a trap because if what I know or what I think I know is only creating, unfortunately, yeah, it does work. If what I know is what I think I'm creating, but what I know was given to me under coercion, guess what I'm going to end up visualizing? Some corrupted shit. Some corrupted shit. Let's just do this. Again, some of y'all might not be this old, but you can do easy research on it. I grew up in an era where they demonized Gaddafi, the former president, ruler, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The head of Libya, I believe it was. They demonized him. Made him seem like he was the worst piece of shit in the world. And then when they finally got him in a position to where the CIA, the School of Americas, the terrorist organizations in the dark world finally got in a position where they could enact a coup, they publicly killed him. They dragged him on public and had him killed. But if you did your research, you will see that he was one of the forces trying to hold shit together in a people that was already under domination. You understand that? But you got fed the lie of what we need you to see so that you don't see what we're really doing. So now you visualized what they told you to see and you helped manifest his own manipulation. Can you get that? The fact that you was complicit and compliant, holy shit, it's going on now. The fact that you don't know what's fucked really going on in this world, you keep on supporting who they tell you to support. And then when they do shit that should not be done, you'll support it too. Because you already under manipulation because we already told you everything you need to know. But if we, whoever's ruling your head, is only telling you what they need you to know so that you shut the fuck up and just let them keep doing what they're doing, did you visualize for you or did you just help manifest for them? Balance is a trap. Being connected to the external forces often force you to lose the value of yourself, especially if what's already ruling over you told you as high as your value can be. If the master has already told the slave how high he can go, then the slave will only visualize within that limitation. Damn. That's not balance. That's abuse. That's abuse. Why? Because the teacher, the master, is only going to teach you enough to keep your ass a slave. Vote. You will abuse yourself and you will vote for what's already got you under abuse because you don't know the abuse because they already taught you what you need to see. And when you see it so much, holy shit, you become conditioned to where it's not even abuse anymore. Stockholm Syndrome. Munchausen by proxy. Cognitive dissonance. Indoctrination. Fuckery and foolishness. When you keep on supporting the abuser more than you do stand up against the abuser, let alone stand up for yourself, the abuser becomes you. Why? Because you become the fool. Last card. You become the fool because you only invest in what's already got you under destruction. You only invest, empathize, Holy shit, Stockholm Syndrome. You got more empathy for what's harming you than for what potentially can put you into a cycle of healing. You too keep on connecting to 6, the trauma you keep finding. You keep on connecting to what you keep on finding because you have this fucked up ass ideology that if I keep finding it and keep funding it and keep believing in it, one day it'll make a change that will allow it to believe in me and give me the safe space to believe in myself. Why not just believe in yourself and then realize that that shit was only designed to keep you from believing in yourself, and then you could take the belief that you had in it and start reinvesting it in you, and that shit gets to go away. No shots fired. No shots fired at all. Just redirection of the manipulation, and stop manifesting them and stop manipulating me. But that new water y'all keep on drinking tastes too goddamn good. Y'all can't put down. Y'all can't put it down. But it's okay. Sooner or later you're gonna run out. Wholeness.